So the other day I saw on Reddit that you can use any Bluetooth keyboard with your Quest 2 headset. Great idea. The only problem was I didn't have any Bluetooth keyboards. So I decided to go to the local micro center and I went to the PC section. I found one or two Bluetooth keyboards, but they were really expensive. So I decided on a whim to go over to the Mac section, and lo and behold, there was a Bluetooth keyboard for around $20. So I decided to go with that one. Let's go ahead and show you how to set it up. I'm going to go ahead and click on Quick Settings. Then from there, Settings, Devices, and then the keyboard. You'll see though that there are two options, a Bluetooth and a remote keyboard. It's tempting to use Bluetooth and it will work, but what I'm more interested in is using applications like Horizon Workrooms. So when you click on it, you'll see that there are several options here. It's tempting to pick something like a Logitech, but that model doesn't get recognized unless it's truly a Logitech keyboard. So in this case, I'm going to choose Apple, even with my generic Bluetooth keyboard. From there, I found the Magic Keyboard to have the option I was looking for, which is a mini, and that has no numeric keypad. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Then I have the keyboard layout options available to me. So I'm going to choose American. And once that's selected, then I'll go ahead and click on Done. From there, we just need to launch Horizon Workrooms to see if this works. And once I get in Horizon Workrooms, it takes just a moment, and my keyboard is already showing. Now, there's one thing I haven't told you. I actually haven't even turned on the keyboard. So you're right, if I started typing on the keyboard, nothing would happen. But it got me to thinking, since this keyboard is showing up, do I even need to use a Bluetooth keyboard? Well, let's find out. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a Logitech keyboard that I know doesn't even work in the system at all. From Settings, we're going to go to Desk, and then we're going to go to Track Keyboard. I get these options here because I had set these earlier. By the way, you'll notice that it says Logitech in there. When I was testing, I could never get it to connect to my Logitech keyboard. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to select the Apple Magic Keyboard with the numeric keypad. Once I select that and then click on Done, now I just need to bring my keyboard in so we can see it. And then just like that, there's my keyboard. But the real test though is it matched correctly? Well, let's take a look. Let's go ahead and go to our computer. And right now I just need to grab my mouse so I can click, so I can get this to come in for the focus. And now let's start typing. The following works just fine. Hey, pretty incredible, right? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the desktop pass-through now. And when I do, you're not going to be able to see it like I do because the headset just doesn't record the pass-through camera. The layout that you're seeing actually shows up even through the pass-through mode, and it makes typing bearable. If you've ever tried to type on your keyboard through pass-through, you know what I'm talking about, and it's just blurry and makes it very difficult. With the desktop pass-through on, I can also see my mouse now, so I can actually grab that. I can easily toggle back and forth depending on my needs, and it makes a great experience. Now, there are some drawbacks, of course. When you use an Apple keyboard and you try to map it to, let's say a Logitech keyboard like I have, some of the keys don't line up. For example, where do you look for the delete key? Where's the backspace? So yes, you'll have to do some touch typing here, but I feel like I can be productive in desktop pass-through mode or in regular mode. The one thing that I figured out in this experiment, I can actually use a keyboard that's not officially supported in the Meta Quest 2 headset, as long as I'm using a remote desktop application like Horizon Workrooms. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. Until next time, take care.